Well, hopefully we fixed everything. Hopefully there was music right there at the end. Doesn't matter, we're going live. So late, so late. Your internet service provider better have fixed your service. We'll get back to that. All right. We don't have a lot of time today. We got people to pick up from the airport later. Something to do. Uncle DB, thank you for the 6 months. That's the way to kick off a stream. Heck yeah. Let's get some cool emotes in the chat. Guys, you have all 3 available. Those are available if you sub. You can spam them all over Twitch. Decius, what's up? Stickball Russ. Uncle DB Camber. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I missed anyone. Lurkers. Fluffy Wolf 2. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream, Fluffy. Haven't seen you here before. All right, what do we have here? No dogs. No dog barks. Zale. There you go. Oh no, Camber doesn't have a sub. Can't spam howl emotes. All right, what do we have in front of us? I'm missing. There it is. We have Nicolas Gem's list from the deck lists. I know that he or she is working on getting everything set for GP Birmingham, which is actually this weekend, I believe. If it's not, then this is late. High after the fact. But I believe it's this coming weekend. I think it's GP Birmingham and GP Vegas that are the 2 before the ban and restricted announcements. So, with that, I want to take a look at what this person's got. They've posted quite a few times in our deck list section, so I don't mind taking a look here and see about maybe running a league with the list. I did have to get a couple cards here. So let's talk briefly about the main board. It's 21 lands, 9 ritual effects, nothing different there. They've opted to cut a Blood Moon and put in a Magus. It's kind of interesting. Putting in also a second Magus. I don't mind this. If they're expecting a lot of Hogak, a Hogak's going to actually tackle your Blood Moon with things that are like Nature's Claim. They'll tackle it with a Abrupt Decay or Assassin's Trophy, typically Assassin's Trophy. Sometimes Force of Vigor is a thing too. So the Maguses are kind of interesting. Magus obviously dies to a lot of just general removal. 3 bridge because you have the Karn package, Chalices, double down on Chandra, no Koth, so we're going with the full 4 Ruins. Ramunap Ruins. Aggro package wise, we don't have any Legion War Bosses here. We have 4 Rabble Masters, 2 Seasoned Pyromancers, and 2 Eidolons. I personally do not play Eidolons in the main. I don't think it's the smart thing to do, but we'll give it a shot. That's what the list has. We shave and abrade as well for sweltering. We shave and abrade as well. This abrade turned into an Eidolon. Double War Boss changed to Seasoned Pyromancer. Something else. Oh, a Koth turned in an Eidolon, and then something else turned into a Karn. 60 cards. Let's go to the sideboard. Here, the sideboard, I've kept my 6 cards on the right side. I've done this because I want to show what I would have in here versus what they have, and I might actually make 1 to 2 changes here, only because I'm a little nervous, but maybe we just convince ourselves that this is an okay thing to do. So we have 3 Leyline of Combustions that have been added. We have Dragon Claws, which actually I don't mind. I was thinking of a Witchbane Orb, but I don't mind the Dragon Claw as well, with the idea that burn is actually fairly consistently putting up results. We have 1 Anger, and this is what worries me a little bit, along with the Torp Orb and the Spyglass being removed. The other thing that worries me is that the Ravenous Trap or some other graveyard hate is not here, and we have this random Welding Jar. I don't believe the Welding Jar is very useful, but in the spirit of what we have here, we'll go ahead and leave it. The thing that I would immediately cut, though, is probably a Leyline of Combustion and probably bring in a Spyglass or a Torp Orb or an Anger. If we run into a deck that's super wide on us, then we're going to just have a lot of trouble because we only have a little bit of spot removal. So that would be my switch. I'd switch 1, 2, or maybe all 3 ley lines for something else. But this is probably for that Phoenix matchup, and this is the way they're going to deal with Aria of Flame. If you're able to get Karn, down tick, get a Witchbane Orb out, then maybe you can do something as well. But this card's actually very difficult for red to remove. We have a lot of difficulty with enchantments, and so this one makes perfect sense to bring in that matchup. So we're going to cut these. Really upset about the Torp Orb and the Anger, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. Let's play some Magic. Let's play some Magic. Woo! How's everyone doing? That was a quick rundown. Quick rundown. I'm going to be watching a flight, make sure that it gets here on time. So I apologize for some of the phone usage. Because apparently I have to now find the flight because the flight changed. So, we will find the flight. Uncle DB gives me a thumbs up. It's always good to see. Always good to see. ABC 1, 2, 3. Click this. Let's track a flight, please, so I don't have to do this midstream. I see that our game is up. I see chat. Let's join. I got the numbers backwards. Find. Uh-oh. I can't find it. Alright, we'll look after this one. 1 land, double rituals, 1 blood moon. Unknown opponent. Opponent keeps their 7. Crush them? We will try. We will try. We're going to go ahead and throw this one away, though. Even though I have 2 draws at it. If I have 2 draws at it, it's really tempting. It's really tempting. What do we think? I'm tempted to just toss it, though, because you don't keep 1 landers. You have 20 lands plus 4 Simian Spirit Guides to hit. It's just risky. Mono Red Prison. Mono Red Prison. Are we starting the night with a complete roll of the dice here? We start with a roll of the dice, and then we just don't do anything, and then our opponent will be prepared. We'll keep it. Don't do this. Oh gosh, it was a beautiful keep. Need a land. Need a land. Tularia West. Serum Visions. I need this land. If I don't hit this land, the game's going to be over so fast. We'll probably just Blood Moon and then Rabblemaster, not even worry about Karn. Oh gosh, Tularia West. We miss. We missed. We'll get rid of Karn. They like, whoa. Whoa, opponent. Whoa. Oh boy. This game's going to be a non-game here soon. That miss. And our opponent's not doing anything either. They're not doing anything either. I'm really tempted to slam Magus here. It avoids a lot more than a Blood Moon does. Chrome Mox Y. It's Tweedlestorm. Tweedlestorm. It's Tweedlestorm. Alright, let's get some stuff going here. Swing, swing. Wish this was a Slag Storm, sort of. Maybe not really. We'll get this Eidolon down, maybe. Oh yeah, we'll get the Eidolon down. That should be game. Alright. I talk about the Eidolon, how I hate it and stuff like that. This is a good matchup for this. Alright, Tweedlestorm. That Chalice. Alright, my opponent conceded. Tweedlestorm. Alright, Leyline of Combustion's gonna come in for this one. We can get rid of these bridges. Get out of here. Eidolons get to come in here too. Dragon's Claws are kind of interesting. Magus is actually good in this matchup. Tormod's Crypt is kind of interesting too. Sweltering Sun can go bye-bye. A Braid? I don't remember if they play artifacts in the Tweedlestorms. Tweedlestorms. What do we put Chalice on? I know what the deck's generally doing, but I don't remember if 2 is important or 1 is important here. What is it? I haven't looked at Twiddle Storm enough to know if they care about 1 drops or 2 drops more. Help me out, chat, while I sideboard some more. I don't mind the Dragon Claw, although it's probably just not very good. Bring these in right now. Any other changes? I mean, do they go wide on us? I don't think they do. They don't do like that empty the horns shenanigans. You think it's 2? I mean, I think 1's fine too, but I don't have anything else for Seasoned Pyromancer, and it's a threat. I'd almost rather have Karn just as like a, oh my gosh, we got him still. Yes, dog? The dog came to visit. I mean, Chandra's like too far up there, and so Karn, but I don't have any more aggressive threats here. Let's take 1 Karn out for 1 Sweltering Suns. I'm going to do that as a cantrip more than anything, and I know it's a 3-mana cantrip, but maybe, just maybe, they do some mean things to us. We'll keep this hand. It kind of does the exact same thing we just did. Oh, it's a basic. We might just slam Eidolon first, seeing a basic here. If I'm worried about Twiddle Storm and Hexproof Land, I might have to get this Magus out first. Eidolon seems good, though. We'll see what we want to do. Lonely Sandbar is cycled. Luckily, my opponent gets to play Magic today. So there's 2. Let's go ahead and slam Eidolon here. I'll just give them an opportunity to do the Hexproof Land. That would get rid of some lands. They don't, though. Fetching with Teleria West. Goes and gets the Lotus Field. Interesting. Lotus Field. They sacrifice 2 lands. They're not going to sacrifice this. There's no way. We'll just Magus here so that this is a mountain. Really pretty mountain. The thought here is maybe that they play this and they sacrifice the island in some weird situation, but then we're giving them 3 mana in the future, so I don't think that's what we want to be doing. Seems rather miserable. Alright. Question is, do they play Snapcasters in this list? I bet they do. Let's just go ahead and play a Karn here. A Karn down tick, and then let's get the liquid metal coating I think we still have. And just to be super safe here, I'm not going to attack this turn. Just to be super safe. They abrade our Magus. That's fine. I'm surprised they abraded Magus, but I guess they just want a bajillion mana. We just bully this deck? Well, we're not bullying it anymore. There's a point against Magus. We set a point good, now we're a point negative. So neutral on Magus for the night. They get to still play this. It comes into play tapped, though. Comes into play tapped. Liquid metal coating is kind of awkward. Ooh, okay, so it is 2. Everything is 2. I'm still surprised they got rid of Magus, but I guess it's because they wanted more blue mana. They're hoping to hit something that bounces this, I suppose. Untapping this, gaining 4 more mana here. We're F6, by the way, and I'm just going to leave it as F6. There's an argument to have not played Karn and done something like Chandra or Seasoned Pyromancer to get more creatures on the board. Seasoned Pyromancer is probably the better play, pitching a Ritual and a Karn. So it's kind of interesting here. My opponent has halted doing things. Part of me wants to get this Chandra down. Chandra uptick liquid metal coating and try to shoot something. and then get in. Eidolon's very fragile right now. You know what? Let's do liquid metal coating here. We'll shut off this red land. We'll kill said red land. I will then Pyretic Ritual here, and we'll season Pyromancer behind this. We'll get rid of these two cards, and we'll have plenty of damage on the board. This is not a bad card to see here. Alright, they're at 8. So unless they have like the kill now, this Leyline of Combustion should come out, and we'll be golden. We'll be golden, chat. They gotta bounce this though. If they don't bounce this, we'll probably win. Oh no, that's not the deck. Awkward. I'll get it fixed here. Actually, it's very close to... I'll just set it to something that's closer to. You can find it in our Discord. How about that? That's pretty good, right? It's close to this one. Set. Peer through depths here, getting a lot of puppetries. So many puppetries. Actually, they're splicing these. That's what they're doing. Okay, peer through depths. So they have one more shot at this. If they cast anything but a bounce spell, we probably win. Yeah. I can't draw cards because they left. Alright, Tweedle Storm. No Tweedles for you. Once again, guys, this is going to be probably a shorter stream today. We have probably one league. We'll talk about the deck a little bit that we're playing. Any improvements into other things. And then we'll call it probably. Well, this is a lot of things. We're going to keep this. We're going to do Gemstone, Pitching Rabblemaster. We have turn 1 Karn or turn 1 Blood Moon, whatever one we want to do. If they look like a slow deck, we'll go ahead and turn 1 Karn to kill their lands. It does feel awkward to pitch such a powerful card, but I think we'll be okay here. Go ahead and get Karn out here. Let's go ahead and get the liquid metal coating and pass back. We have a Blood Moon and the liquid metal coating. I think we'll be good here. They could have a counter. We might have to play around a counter. We can do that by playing Blood Moon first. Snow Shift? No snow land. Let's attempt Blood Moon here first and see if this gets a counter. It does not. Okay. We'll use liquid metal coating to shut off the island. I know we had the liquid metal coating, but this was the bait card. Okay. Okay. Talisman over there. And opponent gives up. Breeding Pool Talisman. Breeding Pool. Basic island, not a snow island. Talisman. It might be. So I think Magus is good. Probably just bring some, oops, Eidolons in. Take out the Sweltering Suns plus one other card here. We'll take a Karn out just because it's slower. I kind of agree with you guys, although it could be a ramping just green, blue, could be Bant, could be Teamer, it could be a variety of things. It's not a Scape Shift deck. They wouldn't run a Talisman. It could be some weird green, blue, just a ramp kind of deck is what I'm thinking. I expect something like maybe an Urza's in here, and this is where, like, not necessarily Spyglass, but similar things wouldn't be bad to have. But I think Eidolon's going to be okay here. Karn's probably the weakest. I say that, but they have artifacts too. Maybe Karn should have been kept in. We didn't get a lot of information. Alright, so we have a turn 1 Magus here. We can pitch Chandra and then have a turn 2 Rabblemaster right behind it. It's pretty lightning fast. I think I'll go ahead and keep this hand. We'll get rid of Chandra here. My opponent's mulled to 6 as well, so that's making Magus look a lot more powerful. So we kind of have 5 moon effects. It's a little more than normal. I'm kind of liking it so far. It's been decent. Okay. Here, seeing that, we'll go ahead and run Rabblemaster out. Get the damage on. If they need to deal with that dude, they can right now. And then we'll Magus them and laugh a ton. It's a good top deck there. We'll play this Magus. Swing for a bajillion here. And see if we can win next turn. It's 4 mana. Unexpected results. Could be. 2/2 Walking Ballista. Shoot this. Shoot this. This is a clutch top deck with this Walking Ballista here. Deciding to shoot Rabblemaster. Jeez. We're so brutal. We're gonna Stone Rain them sort of here. Talk about drawing hot, chat. Stone Rained. We have a Karn of their own here. All right. Makes this a 2/2. To block with, I suppose. We're a little ways away from like a lattice, unfortunately. I think I'm just gonna attack in here and see what they do. This is useless to them. I'm gonna play a Magus right behind this. I was hoping they would trade there. Is there anything from my sideboard I want? I don't think so. So we'll just uptick and pass turn. Blue Tron. Hello. Junior Zombie. Zombike. Nice name. So I'm getting in for 3 in this next turn if they don't play anything, and then the following turn I'm getting in for 3 as well. At any point, I wouldn't mind getting my lattice down and locking us both out. Maybe they'd have a bounce spell for that and it'd be awkward. down ticks. What are we getting? 1, 2. Ensnaring bridge has been obtained. Land and bridge here. They have one more spell. Very nice play. So they are bridging. They're in response condescending. They can pay the 1, and so I will not get to, and they get a scry 2. That is some tight plays there. Tight plays, opponent. I like that. I like that line. I guess it was counter for 0, technically. Not 1. Same idea. Same idea. Okay. What am I doing? Do I have anything in the sideboard for this? I have a welding jar. I have a Tormod's crypt. I mean, I guess I just play liquid metal coating here. Attack for 1 and attack at them? Maybe at Karn here? I think I'll attack them and pass back. Yeah, if I stick a lattice, I win. I need lands. And I don't care if they do right now, obviously. I didn't tick up Karn. I don't believe that's not a mistake, so it's fine. Tick up and play on this. That was the plan. Not gonna worry about that. We're at 20 life. He doesn't have the heaps and the abrades that we do. That's true. It's true. Also, if we lock the game out anyway, we have a board state and they do not. So honestly, I'll take either some hasty thing and a braid for this, or running lands at this point. And we have to assume at some point they might draw a green spell because they're playing the Signet. They wouldn't play this if they didn't have green, I don't think. And so maybe they'll get locked out of casting like an unexpected results or something of that nature. Captain Asia, what's up? How you doing? It's close to this list. It's not exactly. You can find the list in our Discord. If you were to go to the deck list and go to Nicolas Gem's last list, that's what we're playing. Let's go ahead and grab those for those people. I'm doing some moderations here in the Discord. Alright, what'd they do? They played another Karn. So we get our own version of Karn here. Do I just go get like a welding jar here because I can't afford it? Let's just go get a welding jar because I'm going to cash in the Karn here and put the other one into play. I can't use this, but it gives me something in case we can in the future. They might just uptick on our Karn, which is fine. Or on our welding jar. No tax. Upticks. They're just making this a blocker. I respect that. Maybe we'll get an abrade. If I get a Chandra, I can downtick and kill this. Alright, there's piece number 1. Go ahead and play an extra Blood Moon here. This might be incorrect. They might have a Condescend here, actually. They have a Remand. Doesn't this win? 1, 2, 3. This comes in too. I don't think this loses it. I also don't think it wins it either. I must be missing something. The Remand took him off blue. We could have attacked before anyway. Hey, either line's pretty good. There's our land, by the way, for our lattice. Okay. Tomoya, what's up? How's it going? How's it going tonight? This is the list, by the way, if you want to take a quick screenshot. I can fit it all on the screen here. It is all available. Need test results. It's performing well right now. Keep in mind what we've played against so far. Twiddle Storm and Blue Tron. The extra Magus, though, helps with Blue Tron, I suppose. I suppose. Let's check in on that. Oh, no, just kidding. We'll check on the flight stuff later. We're against Flat Nose. Alright, I'll keep this one. This one's one of our slowest hands tonight here. Gemstone. Oh gosh. Okay, Merfolk. I got scared. Thought it was Neoform. We might season Pyromancer here. Although I think Karn is our way to get bridge, so I probably don't want to be doing that. We'll probably just Rabblemaster. The fish. Fish is not something I have seen in a while. Silvergale showing Tidebinder. This is the one that taps creatures and is rude. Alright, I kind of like the extra draw here. I kind of don't, all at the same time. Let's go ahead and do the draw, though. It is pretty good. We'll get rid of Rabblemaster and our Mountain. Looks like those are some pretty good draws. We could Chandra downtick and then Karn, potentially. My commitment to this strategy is commendable. It's just a good deck. No reason not to play it. And an Aether Vial here. Interesting. I wonder if I should just Karn up or down tick. That way this is offline. This doesn't untap. I'm kind of sacrificing Karn, but I want to just to get a bridge. They want their Aether Vial back online. Oh, okay. Well, that was rude. Force of Negations, pitching Echoing Truth. I suppose if they would have just let that resolve, they would have attacked and then had Echoing Truth for our bridge. And I suppose they had Force of Negation as well. Land, booting up the Mutavault, swinging with 6, keeping Silver Guild back. We'll take this for this turn here. I'm probably going to Chandra downtick kill Tidebinder, so this can be untapped. I could also just run a Rabble Master into this now that I drew one. Let's go ahead and create a new blocker here as well. If they have a way to tap this down, okay. Bummer. But this gives me another blocker here. I can't block with this one just yet. We're going to be blocking some stuff here. Ooh, we have a 1-drop. Oh, we do. We do. Okay, we're going to be hit for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 damage, maybe? This is pretty good. I wish I had my bridge. If I had the bridge, it'd be good. 2 cards for my opponent. One was a Mutavault. Boots up Mutavault. They're going to swing with just about everything here, I think. Well, I'm going to block like this. Maybe it's better to block this. It's a good draw, chat. What is it? Force of Negation? They can't do that. If it's a Remand, we got to play around Remand. Let's play Bridge first. It's a good top deck, isn't it? Drawing to see if they can find that Force of Negation. They don't. This is a good card to have. I almost want to just kill this. Leave these as 2/2s. Let's kill this so this untaps next turn. Then we can do some upticking and get Chandra as well. I don't think I have to empty the hand here. Worst case scenario is another Echoing Truth. We saw one already. Chalice on 2 is probably what we want the most because of Echoing Truth. Echoing Truth. Is that foil? Foile. Spreading Seas. We get an island. Now they have Island Walk. Okay. Let's uptick Chandra for a damage. That really isn't going to do a whole lot for me. Let's just play another Chandra if I can and do another 2 damage to my opponent. Another bridge would have been nice. You have a 2-drop. Okay, they tap down my creatures. I'm afraid of like Island Walk and just bounce bridge. Speaker. No attacks. Let's go up here with Chandra. Let's play a Simian Spirit Guide, just have an extra blocker, though it doesn't matter if they have the bounce here. And go ahead, opponent. It's scary. There's almost a desire to not shoot face with the emblem from Chandra. That's not a bad draw. Uptick, damage, ruins. We'll pass turn. We're going to go ahead and use this Simian Spirit Guide. And we have 3. We just need another 3 drop here. 3, 2, or 1 drop, or 0 drop. I'm not going to pitch this in because this is just two uses here. Alright, we got it. We got it. Simian Spirit Guide, 5 damage opponent. And before it resolves, let's destroy this artifact. 5 damage. Alright, Merfolk. Merfolk. I think I have an anger for this one. Maybe the Magus. Because they have a lot of things that are not basic islands. I don't have anything else, I don't think. We have 2 Swelterings and 1 anger to deal with this. Plus 2 abrades. That is not a lot of removal. That is not a lot of removal. Seasoned Pyromancer is almost not worth it. Like, he draws, but if he's at top deck, it's just awful. Oh well. Deck building. Deck building. At least we're up a game. I guess that's a good sign. And they have a lot of force of negations, so we need to keep that in mind. This is a hard one to give up. We'll go ahead and keep this. I have a Chandra on turn 3, and I have a Sweltering Suns on turn 2. We'll put a Chalice on 1. Stops Aether Vial now. Oh. Okay. Can't be countered. We're just going to wait a turn here. I don't like 1-for-1 with Sweltering Suns, considering we only have, what, 2 more sweepers in the deck. I'd rather see a spell here, and we'll go ahead and try now, and hope this isn't like another Lord or something. And we'll hope they don't have a Force of Negation. We gotta hope for a few things here. No force? Dang it. Alright, they get rid of a Master of the Pearl Trident. Looks like Chandra's going to be coming down and killing one of these. I have to dig for bridges? Oh gosh, these are 4/4s. That's 8 damage. We're going to 9. That hurts. That hurts, opponent. So these have Island Walk right now. Let's just play Chandra here and down tick to kill one of these. We're kind of hoping here. But now they're 3/3s. We have to hope the top of the library is kind to us. Alright, kill Chandra. This has got to be a... there's got to be a lot of things. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2. I need the Chandra alive. If I had the Chandra alive, we'd have this. Alright. You got me. You got me, opponent. Do I have anything? I mean, I guess I could bring in another bridge and avoid the Karn. Kind of like what just happened. and not fetch for it. I mean, I don't mind it. It means these 3 cards are not dead, but they're not very good. You almost then start taking out some of the other pieces here. Like, take another one out. Whoa. Whoa. Take out another one for, like, a welding jar. Just to have it to put on 0. Or it's a pitch for Seasoned Pyromancer. You like the extra bridge main? It might be necessary. Opponent's using Force of Negation aggressively. I mean, is it just Leyline to prevent them from hitting targets and stuff? They don't really hit our targets, really. They target creatures every now and then, but not a lot. I'll go with 2 cards, 1 welding jar, and a bridge in the main. This is not keepable. Oh, this is close. If they just have a Force of Negation, it feels real bad. Okay, we'll play into it. You got it, opponent. I believe in you. Force of Negation me. We're gonna go with Blood Moon first. Island. Island. Aether Vial. Both. Alright. Well, they probably won't have green. I guess that's a W in the book. I'll put the Chalice on 1. Chalice on 2 is probably stronger here, but 1 will do. Moon's still better. They're all running Lightning Axe. Lightning Axe. Alright, 2 in here. Here's one of these situations where Seasoned Pyromancer's not very good. That's not very good either. So, what am I doing? Baiting with Sweltering Suns here? Flashy. I mean, we bait with Sweltering Suns if they happen to have a creature, or they If they happen to have Force of Negation. So be it. Who needs lands? We're gonna die. We're gonna die so bad, chat. This bridge is awful now. Okay, you have a Force of Negation. Doesn't matter. 8 damage. Awkward. 1, 2, 3. 3 down. That is why you don't keep a 1-lander. That is why you keep 2 landers. Minimum. Good lesson. As much as it is enticing to play with the 1-lander where you have Blood Moon, if they are able to get around it, they will win. And you will look like a fool. If you are in a featured match and you keep a 1-lander, unless you're down to like 4 or 3 cards, I will laugh at you. Two lands. See? 2 lands. Chalice on 1. Maybe I hold this to Chalice on 2. I don't know. I don't know. What is this picture? It's a sorcerer, alternate alert. I don't know. Chalice on 1. A lot of decks do care about Chalice on 1, so. Blooming Marsh. Okay. That is a deck that would care about a Chalice on 1. A Thoughtseize. An Inquisition. on 1 is OP. On 2 stops a lot of things too. I guess 2 would stop our rituals though, and our braid. Now we're looking for a blood moon. And hoping they're not on the abrupt decay and they're on the assassin's trophy plan. Field of Ruin. Go ahead, opponent. I'll stare at you, you stare at me. We said we were going to look up that flight. I need to look up the flight, chat. I'm going to get yelled at if I don't go pick up the wife when she lands. It's not available, apparently. It's a bunch of Field of Ruins. Two damage. We kept him off the basic and drew the Magus. Get rewarded. Here we go. Here we go. Get rewarded. No basic for you. Next level plays, chat. Next level plays. Got him. Okay, Eidolons can come in. Leyline of Combustion can come in here. Let's see here. I mean, Chalice is decent. It's decent, but maybe not that good. We can go grab it with Karn. We'll take one Karn out as well. Kind of like everything else. That's 3 out, 3 in. We're on the draw. Let's take the Chalices out completely. Total Galaxy Brain. They were looking for double black. They pitched a Liliana. Yo, Jund chest results. We don't know if they're Jund yet. I was actually thinking they're green black, looking for a basic swamp. It's the only thing they would care about, and they had Inquisitions and Thoughtseizes. Chalice Owen was amazing. Go get me a welding jar. Yeah, Karn's gonna go get a welding jar or a Chalice later in the game. We're on the draw, so I would much rather have a Leyline in here and give that a shot. The Worm Coil side? Oh my gosh. If you're paying 6 mana, you just need to put Lattice into play. 6 mana Lattice. Done. Alright, we'll keep this. I'm ready to receive my turn 1 Thoughtseize. Off the basic swamp because my opponent doesn't want to get Blood Mooned. Thoughtseize. Takes probably Bridge. I guess they have to now. Because Karn's impossible to take. Literally impossible. Mr. Galaxy Brain, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. I'm not worried about Karn dying. He's going to go fetch me something delicious. Basic. Dark Confidant. Alright. We're going to go ahead and play the Blood Moon. It keeps him off Liliana. It's not keeping him off too much else. If they are the Assassin Trophy variety here, then this dies. Oh, Duress. De-rest. Alright, let's kill Dark Confidant here. It's drawing too many cards. My opponent is stuck on 2 lands. Thoughtseize me one more time, opponent. Do it. Feels good. That felt real good, chat. Alright, find that land. He's huge. 3-turn clock. Not good. Nah, I just wouldn't play the worm coil. Oh. Yeah, I'll take a land. Now we can top deck Garn. And be awesome. Oh, land. Liliana's about to show up, and we're getting hit for 7. Ow. Land. Go ahead, opponent. I have one more turn. By the way, they're not Jund. There's no way. If they fetch a bolt and bolt me, okay. What are all these basics? Swamp. Bye-bye, ritual. Bye-bye. Alright. Sideboard. Let's bring some chalices back in here. Leyline of Combustion can just get out of here. The card's awful. Why do we ever play it? Take one Karn out as well. 21 lands. You know, if we put 20, we'd never draw lands. And if we put 22, we'd flood out like crazy. 21, and we still got 8 lands. So over a third of them. It's just a few lands. Just a few. All right, we're going to look up by route. Because the other way. From that place to that place. With that airline. Go. And I would like to play first. We're going to keep this. It's a good hand. Okay, nothing's changed. I want to save this one. Yes, save to new. Yep, done. Boom. All right, we good. We're not gonna get in trouble. All right, we're gonna keep this. It's a one-lander. Awkward, I know, but we're going to just instantly hit them with the Blood Moon. Yeah, I wouldn't play the ley lines. They've just been underwhelming. Got my chalice. You got me, opponent. Well, I'm glad we played Blood Moon there because we had no guarantee of a next land. Don't have the Forest. They're gonna just strip my hand apart. Probably takes this card. Didn't take the Blood Moon. Green's very important for our opponent, by the way. Okay. Green is extremely important for them. Hey, we hit a land. All right. Bob. I need a removal spell. Removal spell. I could put this on 2. If I put this on 2, we're just never, ever casting anything that's on 2, like a Barrader Eidolon. How far does this kill him? We're going to put this on 2. I don't think they'll find the green mana. We're going to find other things before. They played Assassin's Trophy, so this protects Blood Moon. Maybe, like, Liliana's and stuff will kill them. Like this dude. Ha! Take 3. Ha ha ha. Awkward. Need a land. I need a land. More than anything now. Haha, take 2. You're gonna die. Play another Dark Confidant. Do it. Haha! We're not going to live very long. Magus is not a bad one to see here. Haha! You can't do anything with that. Take 2. Takes Magus because it blocks. Just need them to continuously take 2 damage. Oh, that's a spicy one. And verdict is, haha, take 2 more. You can draw all the cards you want, opponent. They're going to kill you. Liliana and Courser, probably. You're not casting Courser. Tireless Tracker. We're just going to put Rabblemaster in to put them to 8. That'll probably keep Dark Confidant back. And they have no way to Fatal Push this because they have no Revolt. Take another set of damage, opponent. Well, I guess Bob did do 2, 4, 6, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 9. Dark Confidant's going to stick back. Jerk. Alright, we'll just play our extra Blood Moon here. I'm going to send just 2 Goblins in. This will get us 1 point of damage in. If they chump block here so they stop dying, then Rabblemaster can finish it off next turn. They get a Swamp. Alright. Right. We got a game. Liliana, let's go. Heck yeah, Liliana. Let's sacrifice a Goblin. Alright. What's really cool here is that we get to send 2 Goblins here. They don't have Fatal Push up. We kill Liliana. We can repeat this as many times as we need to. And Dark Confidant's going to slowly kill himself. Bye, Liliana. I'm going to slowly lose my voice. Lily. Go ahead, opponent. Lily dies. We'll keep both Goblins because they want to keep Dark Confidant. Take 3. Well, this is cool. We draw land, we win. We kill Goblin. We drew a land. GG's, opponent. GG's. Take 2. Chandra. Uptick. Damage. Got him. Got him. Jocelyn 2 is very important. But green is also very important for our opponents. There are plenty of black-green players that will go, I've got a turn 1 Thoughtseize against Blood Moon Dude. And they'll have like Goyf, and they'll have a Scavenging Ooze or something else. Burn Catacombs fetch. Okay, they take it. Then I top deck. And they go Soul Factory. And I'm like, why didn't you go fetch the green mana? Just fetch the green mana and then smash me in with a Tarmogoyf. Easy. No, I must turn 1 Thoughtseize every time. Okay. You beat me with the green mana. You have more swamps in your deck than green forests. You just do. So your more probability-wise is to get that. Now this person had Dark Confidant, so that's probably the right play. But in many places, it's actually going to get a forest. Let's keep this hand. This is an awkward hand, but we'll keep it. Yeah, because of the peat land, it's actually helping us too, because they have less basics. Green-black used to be very difficult. It's becoming less difficult. It's still probably not unfavored, but it's probably closer to a 50-50. It used to be favored in their camp a lot more. So we have a redundant Chalice here. I have an Eidolon I can't even cast. I have a Rabblemaster, can't cast. I have a Magus of the Moon, I can't cast. By the way, we got a haircut today. How's it look? How's it look, Jack? I left it how the hairstylist styles it. I don't usually do the little flicky thing up in the front. I'm not that sophisticated. Trim. Wonder where our opponent is. We've played against JWP. We'll lead off on Mountain in case we want to play this Eidolon. Another thing is you can't be as tricksy with your lands because of this card. Shoot. Alright. Well, I see a Arbor Elf. I'm going to go ahead and jam a Chalice on one here. I like the Simian Spirit Guide rushing out a Rabble Master, but I think Chalice might be important here. Temple Garden. Tapped. Devoted Druid. Devoted Druid. I hate doing this. They're going to collect a company and win the game. They're going to collect a company and win the game. Alright. Ha! I stopped you, opponent. Go get that basic plains. You're going to want it. You're going to want it. What is that doing in the deck? Oh gosh. Hope you don't upload the video to YouTube, Fluffy. I'll have to make some rude Avaris type comments due to the fact that you're drinking water next to your mic. This one's going on YouTube. We're in trouble. Oh, we're so in trouble. I did follow up with my haircut. Do I make a clip and put it in a Avaris chat? You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Oh gosh, another one of these guys. So this is a matchup I'm going to miss Spyglass in. This is a matchup I'm going to miss Torpor Orb in. I'm going to miss a whole bunch of things here. Alright, we'll Rabble Master here. Magus really doesn't stop much because this is on white. I suppose it stops blue mana. Our Magus and Blood Moon are reasonable in this matchup. Our Chalices just got devoured. Alright. I need to see a win condition opponent. That's not a win condition. That's a really hungry ooze. He can become a 3/3. Nothing from my opponent. Alright, we'll just Magus here past turn. We'll throw 1-2 goblins to the Skoos for delicious devouring. We do take them off blue here. I need a win condition ASAP here. I could Karn and do stuff with Devoted Druid. Locking it down into the upkeep only. This Chalice doesn't belong on anything anymore, unfortunately. Ewit goes gets the call. The call goes gets whatever their win condition is. We'll see what their win condition is, and I'll probably concede to them. And Walking Ballista. You got it, opponent. Alright. This is one I'll consider Leyline in for. I'll take Eidolons out. Anger Magus in as well. Rabble Masters aren't very good in this matchup. So we'll bring a couple Leylines, Anger, and a Magus in. I think we'll leave everything else. I would prefer a lot more Angers, though, for this one. We'll hope Seasoned Pyromancer can find us something juicy. We'll leave one Rabble Master in because I don't have anything else I want. I do want the Karn to fetch things here. Okay, we'll mulligan this. We have 2 creatures. We already said those are bad. We have 1 land, and we have... Blood Moons are good, but we have 1 land and 2 creatures. Not worth it. Alright, so we have a Leyline of Combustion here. I have 1 land again. Man, I'm not supposed to keep 1 land. Alright, this looks better. We'll keep. I'm going to get rid of... I almost want to just get rid of Magus Chandra. And we'll look to put Blood Moon in pretty quick and then see if Seasoned Pyromancer can draw us out. Alright, 1 point for Seasoned Pyromancer. Not a bad card. Not a bad card. Alright, Blood Moon first. Then Seasoned Pyromancer unless we draw an absolute bomb here off the top. I'm going to need a removal spell. Alright, it's not a removal spell. We'll go ahead and use Seasoned Pyromancer. We'll get a 1/1 and draw 2. Ow! 2 lands. Hoping for no forest here. Or sorry, no plains. This is an interesting keep. Maybe they're just going to go with a land collected company here and try to spike it and win the game right here on turn 3. I would respect that play a lot. Yeah, do it. Oh yeah, collected company, hit the druid. It's not the druid. It's not a druid. I'm just gonna go get a bridge just to have. And I guess I'll swing at their Karn. This is really awkward. Codium would be good here. Would be. You're ready for the gaming, super fast Batman. Let's game super fast. 1 more mana ramp and we got there. It's true. It's true. And we have to defend, but we would be good. Well, you say that, but though we could have force of... oh, what's the force? What is that force called? It's a green one. Vigor. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Not negation. Spellskite. Can't activate that little derp. That little derp. Am I just supposed to play bridge down here and uptick it? Yeah, let's just do that. It's all colorless in his hand. Haha! That's a good point. That is a good point. Alright, what are we doing, opponent? You gonna claim this? And bounce it off the planet? We have a better board state than them. We also have more cards in our deck. And I could have Braid with Double Simian Spirit Guide. This is 4 mana. You need to calm down over there, opponent. Just calm down. Put a 2/2 into play. Yeah, that's right. You untap. That lattice is a bad idea. I agree. I agree, opponent. That lattice was a bad idea. Upticks. Liquid metal can't be activated, Zale. Our Ralph. Alright. So I'm there. The question is, does it win me the game? They just have 1/1s, so I can eventually block both of them. They could still attack as a 2/2. That's fair. That's fair. Does this win me the game? I think it does. We'll go with it as though it does win me the game here. And we'll just find out. Ta-da! We did it! We gotta just defend Karn here. Which shouldn't be a problem. This is a -1, this is a 1, this is a 1. They have 47 cards, we have 48 cards. And I do have an out to this. That's just not our out. Oh yeah, we're doing the F6 plan. I just gotta be careful that they don't swing in randomly. Alright. Yeah, we have the out, they do not. This is why we're the best Karn deck. Alright, we'll just submit it back. We have the out, they do not. Okay. It's good to know that they have that in their package of things that they're doing over there, though. Druid combo, Karnlock. Can respect that. It's a lot of all over the place. What's our out or what's their out? This looks too slow. We're on the draw. This is too slow. What is our out or what is their out? Mulligan this while we wait. Pitch. Magus. Leyline. Card to the bottom. Initial effects. Get rid of a mountain. Oh gosh, we're all in on this. We're so far in on this. Maybe we win because of this, though. I don't know. Windswept Heath. So they have to choose what color they want here. That is a really good draw. A land, but also a creature in case I top deck a land here. It's a really good draw. Alright, forest or plains, opponent? I'm thinking they're going to go get plains. Because they probably have more forest in their deck. See? Path it. Path it. Take 2. Path it. Yes. Feels good. Alright, now we just need a top deck Karn. We'll win. So our out is Simian Spirit Guide, a Braid. Because we can actually cast it through everything they're doing. Alright. I'm down with JWP's list. Oath of Nissa is a card. Ooh, that's a good card too. It's a good one too, opponent. Show me Karn, Chandra. Not that dude. Not that dude. Simian Spirit Guide. What? Alright. Opponent's getting some mana. I'm kind of frightened. Oh, getting a lot of mana. Okay. We probably have to play this in to deal with Karn. I say that, and now we're weakening our chances of getting that Abrade to get out of the Karn lock. They choose green here for double green. Okay. I'm going to still play this. I think we're going to need all of the damage across with creatures as we can for this matchup. the call. They need a different win condition than Walking Ballista. We beat a Walking Ballista right now. I say that, but they could, I guess, wait a turn. Core Firewalkers are not a bad one here. That is a slow clock, but a 2-2 clock nonetheless, and it does beat us. A Druid and Core Firewalker and land tapped. Okay, it's not a bad one here. Bridge we are. If they have no way to kill Bridge, then we probably win, because Walking Ballista can't kill us over the top with this ley line into play. They could just kill this, though, and then go for our face. So, we're not out of this. I love this card. This could attack, too. What does Chalice go on? What do they have that gets them out of this? I feel like it's going to be something like Knight of Autumn. Knight of Autumn or like a Deputy. Although they're not showing any blue. It really feels like it's just going to be a Knight of Autumn that's going to get them out of this. But maybe I'm supposed to put this on 1. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if they can just combo me out. I'm going to put it on 2. I'm not so worried about a claim. I feel like they're going to have creatures because of this card here. So we'll play towards cards that I think my opponents probably got in their sideboard based on their creature package. Catman, thank you for the follow. Hello. Welcome. This stops our own Abrade, which is dangerous. It also stops our own liquid metal coating, which is one way to get out of this. But it will prevent another Core Firewalker. There's blue. Was this a game that they showed us Deputy on game 1? And I'm just like forgetting. Maybe I'm forgetting. That's alright, we have a Blood Moon now. Now they don't have blue. We're just gonna, like, death grip them. Like. By the way, they don't have white anymore either, if this resolves. This is the Deputy deck. Oh, awkward. That was countered, by the way. That was insta-countered. Arbor Elf. I'm feeling good. By the way, I said they don't have white, and that was the very first thing they fetched. We forgot. We've forgotten a lot of things. Maybe I do need to go to bed earlier. Let's drink some more water. It's getting a little weird in here. Alright, they're gaining a little bit every time I play a spell, but now they gotta deal with 2 ley lines. They could just bridge and swing with a gigantic Walking Ballista. But that's gonna be difficult, I think. Are we just gonna run into a Karn here? This is 9-10 mana. 5/5 Walking Ballista. I don't care. Finale of Devastation. 10 mana. Knight of Autumn. Targets bridge. They take 4. Hits me for 12. I block these, obviously. Well, I didn't get a bridge off the top, so that's really bad. If X is 10 or more, creatures you control get +X/+X and gain haste until end of turn. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I didn't even know it had that text. I'll be honest. Had no clue. 0 clues. Oh gosh, do they have another finale here? By the way, it was this. And Torp Orb is a thing. $36 damage. Ouch. 36 damage. Oh my gosh. Well, we didn't have too much coming down here. There's our Karn. Wow. That was a lot. You know what? If I run it back right now, we have a chance to finish another league. So we're not going to even change anything, and let's get some more data for those folks. This will be the last league, though, because I do have to run. And if this league goes long for whatever reason, I'll have to cut it short. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just the deal, chat. Let's see if we can run hot. Okay. Let's put a chalice on 1 to start things out, and then we'll try to get a chalice on 2. Bloodstain and Burdened Catacombs for my opponent. I'll try a Rabble Master here before getting something on 2. It'll draw its attention to the Rabble Master over the Chalice. A Watery Grave. And Overgrown Tomb. Okay. We know what this is. Crazy greedy with the lands? Yep. Crab! This should win the game. This should win the game. It all wins the game, chat. It all wins the game. Because Hogak's not a problem for this deck. Show me the Hogak meta. Just do it. Just do it, chat. Why is this over here? Get over here. Alright. Karn out and 2 Eidolons. This is a matchup we do want to hide behind a bridge. They don't cast that much, actually, that cares about Eidolon. We're bringing the Anger to sweep things, Magus to really punish them for being so greedy. And we actually are going to bring the bridge in because bridge off of Karn is too slow. Let's go. Let's go, Crabdack. Crabdack. I'm going to mulligan this. It's not good enough. 1 land. Interesting. Interesting. Let's keep this. Let's put a Blood Moon to the bottom. And we're going to say just okay here. Turn 3 should be fine. Steacher. Steacher. Hogak 'em. Hogak 'em, smack 'em, tack 'em. By the way, turn 3 will be fine. Trust me, chat. Trust me. It's just slow enough. Carrion feeder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 2 more, opponent. You need 2 more, opponent. Hogak's not that special. Yeah, 1 damage. Alright. Well, I'm lucky that I didn't throw things away. We're going to put a Chalice on 1, because that's all I got here, and pass back. I am wanting this Magus or Blood Moon. This Chalice on 1, though, probably stops enough things here. There went to Crab. Bloodghast, pretty good card. So Bridge is sort of the priority here. Sort of, but not maybe really. It's probably still Blood Moon here. Blood Moon, we take a bunch. Now it's going to be Bridge. We are not hitting our last land. Okay, we hit our last land here. So we'll start with a Bridge. Stops Hogak. Hope for no Assassin's Trophy here. Sacks. Alright. The awkwardness with what we have going on here is ridiculous. We are punished for Gemstone not being a basic mountain, essentially. That 1 extra point of damage mattered. Bummer. Bummer. That guy would have been good. Alright, we're going to run it back. Come on, Hogak. Hogak. By the way, turn 3 was fine. We just happened to draw painful lands. We would have been absolutely fine there. I would love to play first here. This hand is interesting. We'll keep. It's interesting because I'm going to get a Chalice pretty quickly. And then I have removal, removal, removal. And depending on what the first creature is, and depending on what they've been here. Carrion Stitcher. Okay. Let's just put this Chalice on a 1. So they don't have Hogak. I would love to see another land. Another land would be great. Forgot. Haircut. An exile zone. They exiled Hogak to Force of Vigor? The legend. The Madman. Puts a Hogak there. Do they have another land here? They do. Wow. That's pretty good, chat. That's pretty good. Hitting exactly what they needed. Okay. Vengevine comes back. Big out. Need a land here. Need a land. If we hit a land, we're good. Land. It's close enough. I have to bridge here. I'm going to take 4, 5, 4. I don't know how much I'm going to take. I'm going to take a lot. I have the Abrade here. Stitcher. Finds another Vengevine. So if they have another castable spell here. Brought that one back. He went over a Force of Vigor by eating that with Carrion Feeder. And now they're State Aware firing during... Oh, we're going to take a lot here. I need a land very much. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They can do 13 here. Goodness. I would eat this. Yeah, good job. Desperate Ritual, Pyromancer. Ditch 2, draw 2, have 2 blockers. We're going to do that and keep Anger, because Anger is what we're going to play next. We hit our land too. Nice. 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 Hooray! Stitcher. There goes an Assassin's Trophy. Woo! Woo! Bloodghast. Alright. Well, I can kill Bloodghast. We're gonna block it with Seasoned Pyromancer. No attacks. Interesting. I'm just gonna pass back. I don't know if I want to attack with this Anger. They just eat everything with the Carrion Feeder, so it's probably not doing anything. Oh no. Yes, I want to land. No. Am I dead? I'm very much dead. Block, block, block. So if we would have angered, he just eats them all the Carrion Feeder anyway. We're dead by a point because of the Bloodghast coming back. There's the Blood Moon that we needed. Bummer. Oh, Hogak. Oh, Hogak. Oh well. Definitely a very good card. I still think we're pretty well suited for it. I'd still play it almost all day. I think in many matches we can beat it. We probably, if we played 100 matches, we probably still lose to it. It's probably just my overly self-confident self thinking that we could actually beat that deck. But I don't mind taking on the menace of the entire Magic community. I'll be right back. Oh, we haven't found our match yet. We haven't found the match. There's a lot of conversation going on in the Discord, which is good. Discord conversation is good. Alright, we found our match. Good, good, good. We do have to move this along. We have about an hour left before I gotta go wandering to the airports. The port of the airships. Let's play first. Alright, this is a hand I kind of don't like, actually. We'll keep it. I do not like it because it has a Blood Moon, 2 Blood Moons. Oh no. Well then, we'll just put this on 0. Go ahead, opponent. This might be a fast one. Alright, now I kind of like it a lot better. If I hit a ritual effect of any kind here, we have a real good shot at this. Just kidding. Just kidding. A basic island. Maybe they needed the Summoner's Pact. Nope. Nope. Neoform. Oh, Neoform. We got smashed by Gak, now we're getting combo by Neoform. Ha! Countered! Neoform. Oh, Neoform. That's 3 Simian Spirit Guides. Metamorphose. Makes Teamer colors. I'm pretty sure we lose this one. By the way, our opponent has a really cool avatar. I still want the Eye Dragon. So if anybody has the Eye Dragon, hit me up. Love Eye Dragon. That would go in with our Flying Bird. Can I concede this, chat? yet. He needs to Noxious Revival or Nourishing Shoal again. Life goes on. Got one more draw out of it, opponent. You need one more. Nourishing Shoal. Looks like we have enough, assuming they have Lab Maniac. You got it, opponent. Turn 1 kill. Turn 1 kill. Alright, this is the matchup Karn can come out of pretty easily. We'll just bring Eidolon, Magus, and Ensnaring Bridge in. I really don't have anything else for this matchup. I will keep the bridges in, obviously. Sweltering Suns and Abrades don't do a whole lot for us. We're looking for turn 1 Moons. Chalices on 0. Praying. Hoping my opponent's deck is terrible. That's about it, though. It's not a turn 1 Moon. It's not a Chalice on anything I care to put it on. Let's mulligan this. They mulled to 6 with us. This hand's weird because I can't actually cast Magus. I can't cast anything, actually. Let's mulligan with them again. Alright, Chalice is interesting here. I can put a Chalice on 0 and then try to put a Chalice on like 2. But we gotta really hope that they need all of this. We gotta really hope here. I don't like going much further down here because we're just a worse deck against them. Alright, I'm gonna just put them both here. Chalice on 1, or Chalice on 0, Chalice on 2. They can still evolution us, but now Manamorphose is off as well. So fixing their mana to blue is difficult later. Oxidizes our Chalice on 2. Fair enough. If we would have put it on 1, they would have oxidized this in response. Alright, Eidolon. I'll take it. We're so dead. Three mana. A Rider Evolution. Well, at least it's a turn 3 kill this time. You can see if I would have had Blood Moon, they wouldn't have been able to cast anything. The Oxidize would have gotten the Blood Moon then. Nourishing Shoal. I think this one's going way under the radar right now because Hogak's such a menace. I think I'm safe to concede here. Even if, for some reason, they don't kill us here, we have to deal with a 7/7. We have Eidolon. I'm going to concede to save time here. Drawing, we got a land. Drawing, Chandra, no good. That would have been 1 attack. This would have been 1, this would have been 2. This would have been 3. I could have Chandra done nothing. Alright. We saved ourselves time. We saved ourselves time because time is tight tonight. How's everyone on Monday? We didn't even say happy Monday. Do we have any football fans out there? American football fans? That stuff's starting up soon, right? That's what my coworkers tell me. Especially my manager. He's a football guy. All right, I would like to play first. I like this. We'll keep. We're gonna put a Chalice on 1 against an unknown opponent. Unless they mulligan a whole bunch here, then maybe I won't. We probably should. All right. We'll go ahead and do this. Chalice on 1. Go ahead, opponent. Okay. I'll take it. Chalice on 1's actually reasonably strong against Tron, unless they just natural Tron ya. Land, please. Right on time. Right on time, land. We got a Blood Moon here. I don't want to get Karned. We're going to play Seasoned Pyromancer next. Probably try to keep this a Braid because of that card. Even if this is a land. Just kidding. Rabblemaster, let's go! I used to love that info, but I got off of it after the head injury stuff started coming out. Yeah, I can understand that. I respect that. Let's destroy this artifact so I can have 6 now. Sweet. No, totally understand. They're trying to do a lot towards that. Nice. We got Tron here. Okay, Tron. Oops. 2 Eidolons in. 1 Magus. Some ley lines potentially. Potentially. Bridges out. Sweltering. Sweltering. So we'll just put 2 ley lines in. Seems reasonable. I like college football. Uh-oh. Now it's on a different... Now they're switching again. College football is your life? Who's your team? Michigan. All right. I will try to catch some Michigan Wolverines. Help me out. There's 2 Michigan teams. What is the other Michigan team? There is one with the blue helmets and the big M. That's yellow. That's the Wolverines, right? And there's Michigan State. What are Michigan State? We're going to keep this hand. This hand's good. We'll keep this hand. Zan's doing some stuff. The green and white go blue, and they suck. Not getting in the way there. I'm not gonna get in the way. All right, we're not gonna run a Chalice out on 1 here. We're gonna actually allow my opponent to do this. If we need to, we're gonna Blood Moon right behind this, and we're gonna do this because this could be Sylvan Scrying, and being on the draw, we have to power out a Blood Moon to prevent Tron. Spartans. All right. I will look. You know, I kind of like the big M. Being a non-Michigan person. Super Fast Batman. Are you familiar? Oh no. Bolivian Stone. Are you familiar with... Kalamazoo? Assuming you're a Michigan native. Walking Ballista on 2 here is a real pain. If that's what this is. It's a sphere. Western Michigan University's there. The Broncos. Let's see here. I don't think I play this Eidolon down. Because we have the victory anyway. We're going to just pass here. If they have to play anything, then the Chalice doesn't matter either. They're dismembering. Interesting. Interesting, especially picking that dude up. This one's an interesting one. So I can hit for 2 here. Kinsonol, thank you for the follow. So we're going to hit for 2 here. I think here I'm going to actually Chalice on 1 and Eidolon This gives them a lot of reason to go ahead and kill everything with the O-Stone. And it puts a lot of pressure on them. I know it doesn't kill them, but if they clean this up somehow with that land, for example, then I'd rather have the Rabble Master after the fact. The reason I ask about Kalamazoo... Let's attempt to get in here. The reason I ask about it, we can actually go ahead and get rid of this power plant too, if they wait. Is because I actually thought the name was really cool and applied. Because I'm a weirdo like that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Desperate Ritual here. Desperate Ritual is gaining us an extra point of mana. This is going to be important for Karn. By playing Karn, they're going to have to activate this. By activating, they'll be tapped out. Karn's going to down tick, get Liquid Metal Coating. Liquid Metal Coating was going to come play in. And I'm going to shut off a tower. Now, this doesn't turn off Tron, but it's going to give them a lot less mana here. A lot less. Unfortunately, I don't get to kill this, but we have a Rabble Master behind this. I'm going to shut off a tower this turn. So 2, 4, 6, 9. So they don't have like Ulamogni. That's about it. No Ulamog. Ooh. And if we live here this turn, some miraculous way, then we could take them off. Here we go. Here we go. JK. Karn died. Top deck Karn would be great. No, 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 no. Oh, wait, wait, wait. We got this. We got this. We got this. We have a Ruins. We got this. We got this. Ruins has got it for us. F6. So we didn't hit power plant in case they had another power plant. It just means they can't activate. It doesn't matter. We have this way. Would that have shut off Tron? Abrade Ugin? Oh, we could have abraded Ugin. I'm just more about this thing right here. Is this thing? I guess if they have exactly Karn, we're punished. We could have abraded Ugin. We'll just sacrifice this. Deal 2. That was really sloppy. That was really sloppy. We'll take it. We'll take the sloppy win. I forget the Ugin Abrade interaction. I could have abraded the Thought-Knot Seer. That would have been hilarious. Draw another card. But would the power plant would have deactivated Tron? Is that how that would have worked? I don't think it would have. Is it an activated ability to tap for more? Alright, Roderick. Roderick 710. Alright, we'll keep this. We have some things to do on turn 1, maybe turn 2 here. Let's watch ourselves get thought seized. Basic mountain. Oh, goblins. Alright. Goblins is a great deck to put Chalice on 1. At least what looks to be this version of goblins. Though, other goblins might be more painful. We'll see what version of goblins they are. If they're black-red, we might be in trouble. But if they're just this version, we're probably okay. So we'll just slam an Eidolon, pass turn. It appears my opponent is goblins like 8 whack. Maybe? Oh, okay. Or this version. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and block. That Eidolon's not gonna do that much for us here. Play a Magus here, pass the turn. We're looking for them to put more creatures out on the board for this Sweltering Sun. Like we said, we don't like a 1-for-1. And we'll trade this off as well. And now we'll put a Chalice on 2, because we're a big jerk. We're a jerk, chat. Alright, they're 8-whack. It's pretty obvious they're 8-whack. Anger. Here. Bridge is more important. Main. 2 Eidolons out. Oh. We could bring Dragon's Claws in. Let's do some of that instead of these Blood Moons. Let's try that line. Oh no, I didn't get them in. This hand's really good. We'll keep this. I am a bully tonight. We've been mean to some people tonight. We've been pretty mean. Oh, loyalist. What a silly little card. 8-whack is not a problem, by the way. Bushwhacker. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a Chalice on 1 again. And pass. We might see a variety of Eidolons here. It's a possibility. 8-whack really does run the 1-drops, though. Bolting. Countered. Drink water, says the bot. So we're going to go ahead and clear the board here. That's a little too much damage. They're using the bolt for the surge cost there, which is pretty good. Pretty good. No actions from us. We miss our lands. I think if I hit a land, I might just Season Pyromancer. You know, if we hit a land. A lot of 1-drops from my opponent. Here, I'm going to get rid of this Blood Moon because it's a garbage card here. Burning Tree. Let's hope they don't have too many of these in a row. They don't. It's really good for us. Let's go ahead and just abrade it. Land, please. Just kidding. There we go. Alright, let's find some more lands. Season Pyromancer. Let's get rid of Rabblemaster and a bridge here. There we go. Alright, we have the lock here in like 2 turns. 2 or 3 turns here. Searing Blazes. Searing Blazes. Chandra downtick killer, dude. I'm not dying to a Searing Blaze here, opponent. No, it's not happening. No, don't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get a Chalice on 2 here to avoid the creatures. I'm just gonna go up for damage. Pass. Turn. This avoids a lot of things as well that I just don't want to be dying to. Karn here. 1, 2. We don't have enough. Just to go up with Karn, go up with Chandra, damage. No, I don't need creatures out here. Pass the turn. We're going to hard lock our opponent. There we go. I think we already kind of hard locked him with 2 Chalices, but we were going to downtick and have enough for a Lattice. After seeing the Searing Blaze, obviously keeping creatures out there was really dangerous. Chandra mana. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5, it's not 6 mana. Lattice is 6 mana. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 2 quick wins, 2 quick losses. Definitely getting this league in. Yeah, one short. One short. Alright. I would like to play first Beekeeper. I'm trying to remember what Beekeeper was on. Let's keep this horrendous hand. Mulls to 6. We played Beekeeper recently. I'm just trying to remember what they were on. Maybe they were on Twiddle Storm. Snow-covered plains, Aether Vial. Well, we will put our Chalice on 1. It's not very good for us, though. Aether Vial is a good card. And having creatures in a Rabble Master is not good for us. Humans. Thalia. Well, I have a lot of land, so that's a good thing. I will play Rabble Master. This isn't good. I need a bridge ASAP. I suppose I can put this Chalice on 2 as well, though that would shut off my Abrades and Eidolons. We can't do that next turn, though, because of Thalia. We should have a good game against humans. Match 2, or game 2, game 3. Can we keep the league and get a 3-2 in this league as well? I don't know. I don't know. Thalia's a lieutenant. Flash in. Phantasm or another Thalia's lieutenant. Freebooter. Non-creature. You can take my Chalice. Enjoy. Enjoy. This is a 2-3-2-2-3-2 first strike. Probably gonna be sending Rabble Master in here. Alright, we're gonna pump fake here on the Rabble Master to second main so that I have at least 2 Rabble Masters coming in for full damage. They have no idea we drew another one. This is literally the worst hand you can have against humans. We're gonna hope for no Reflector Mage here. If we do, I almost want another land, and then I can double Rabble Master after. It's a lot of goblins. Cash is in Horizon Canopy here. I was gonna say they have everything covered. Chalice counter, uncounterable. Thalia's Lieutenant grows to a 3-3. Attacks for 5. I don't like that attack at all from my opponent. I don't like that attack at all. Alright, we hit our land. It's Rabble. Have some Rabble Master. These are gonna hit like a truck. Reflector Mage? Reflector Mage balancing a Rabble Master would be like really good. Really good. It would hurt real bad. Tokens. Hit for a lot. Thalia gets to just kill one of these. I really wish we had an Abrade. That'd be funny. Okay, so Reflector Mage comes in here. We get to generate an extra token because they did this. Lieutenant grows. They bounce Rabble Master here. They block, take 2, go to 18. Opponent counter swings here for 6, 7, 8 probably damage. Another Noble Hierarch. Growing 5/5 Thalia Lieutenant. Unsettled. Marin, thank you for the raid in the party of 15. How are you fine Blood Moon folks doing? I'm taking a beating from humans over here. That's a smart attack there. Alright, we'll block with the 6. I don't want to die. Pass turn. Can't play Rabblemaster due to Reflector Mage. What did you play tonight, and how did your leagues go? Let's see what they name here. We're dead on board, by the way. Block, take. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, okay. Maybe I'm not dead on board. They named Rabblemaster. I go to 1 here. Then I can't do anything. Very blue today in 2 different ways. We play mono blue cryptic command. Tribal? What? How can you make that spell tribal? Magus Anger. Magus Anger Bridge. Eidolons can go out here. We didn't do too well. 2-5, choke 2 rounds. So feeling blue after playing tribal blue. I get you. I get you. "14 spells that say counter draw." Oh my goodness. That's a lot. That's a lot. I guess you can call it tribal at that point. So Anger Bridge Moon. We don't really have anything else to bring in here. I need more Angers. I need more Torp Orbs. So if you're expecting to see this, I would definitely make those changes instead of Dragon's Claw. If you're expecting a lot of burn in this GP Birmingham, yeah, Dragon's Claw all the way. All the way. But you're going to run into stuff like this, and it's just going to be painful. We'll mulligan due to 1 land here. Alright, this hand looks fantastic. We'll keep this. I'm going to get rid of a Ruins. It's dangerous with Thalia across the way, but we'll either get Bridge or Moon down, depending on if they have... If they have black mana available to them, which they do, then Blood Moon's more interesting. By playing this way, I'm going to go ahead and play the Blood Moon. We're a turn off when they play this Thalia down, but we're good to keep it because they're off of black mana here. Scorpion Nerf. My opponent not playing anything here is really good for us. While we have the opportunity, I think I'm just going to Desperate Karn downtick and go get a Liquid Metal Coating. This is where I would get a Torp Orb instead. We don't have it though, so I'm going to get the next best thing for us. I'm going to hope this isn't a Mantis Rider. If it's a Mantis Rider, we were really greedy. Deputy, that's fine. Deputy's the Blood Moon? Oh, takes Karn. Alright. I think we're still in a good position to not play Bridge, which is rare, but we'll keep playing as though we don't need to play it. Auriok Champion, that's a card. Pro a red. Blocks. These blocks don't make any sense. I'm going to play the Liquid Metal Coating out and save the Bridge. Trying to save it so if they have a Phantasmal or another Deputy, I don't have to deal with that. As you can see, this would be a Torp Orb. We'd then play Bridge and we would have locked them out. But because we're not, this Bridge is very much in risk. Risque. Sends Noble Hierarch in. If I had a way to kill that, I would. I have a way to kill that, chat. We're gonna Anger. We get Karn back. Gonna target snow plains, buy snow plains. That was a good top deck. And I think we might just win from here. That was a silver bullet. Nice. Didn't even have to play our bridge. Doesn't even look like we're playing it. Oh, I miss Torp Orb here. I miss them Torp Orbs. So those have just joined. We have our YouTube series that we've got going on. Don't hesitate to go check it out. We just recently put up Old Thai Reclamation. So we're trying to use this series as a way to get to that. Let me keep this. Get to that. 1,000 subscribers. Sorry. Pondering Life. Aether Vial. Alright. Since it's an Aether Vial, let's go ahead and try... No, let's do Magus here. Need to slow them down from playing things. So if we can get to 1,000 on YouTube, that'd be pretty cool. Catch up with that Avaros kid over there. That strange one. I'm gonna play Bridge here due to a Aether Vial. Aether Vial on 2 could be the freebooter taking our Bridge. So I'd rather have this in play. This is gonna be a Noble Hierarch or a Champion. It's a Champion. Scariest thing here is that we have the Magus of the Moon, which is a Reflector Mage target. Once again, Torp Orb. Torp Orb, Torp Orb, Torp Orb. Auriok Champion. Oh, we'll let this pass through just this one time. If we hit a 4-drop, I'd rather play the 4-drop. So this is actually going to gain them some life every turn. But I feel like we have a good chance of just locking our opponent out. I'm probably also using Rabble Master to block Champion here just to get it out of hand so it can't be Reflector Mage later. Usually side out the Rabble Masters. Magus should be coming in for 1 point of damage here. Small misplay there. A Karn off the top wouldn't be a bad draw here. Alright, so I'm happy to trade Rabble Master here. I don't want Rabble Master as a liability later. This is going to grow him. There you go. Come on, Planeswalker. Alright, we'll cast one of these. That'll slow down things from attacking me. Karn is still a good top deck here. I'm afraid of a Reflector Mage. I can block Thalia's Lieutenant here. Bonus Blood Moon's good. That will prevent Reflector Mage from ruining our Magus, stopping them from casting things. This could be like a Knight of Autumn, though, or a Deputy. It's just a Mantis Rider, though. Spellskite would be a nice one to have in the sideboard as well, instead of all the Dragon's Claws. As you can see, our Dragon's Claw hasn't really come into effect too much in the full league. And Dragon's Claw, again, if you just have this read on the meta and you're like, it's going to be all burn, go for it. Otherwise, it's just tough. It's just tough to say. Sire Fluffs has been so long since I've seen some Red Prison. It hasn't been that long. We're just going to have 6 to my opponent's turn. We're probably going to just fire off this Desperate Ritual. It's been a little bit, but not too long. We had Well, I guess I play goblins on the weekend. So I guess it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. All right. We're going to play our second Simian Spirit Guide here so I can kind of start F6ing. If they Reflector Mage any of these, we can exile them. We're pretty much at the 6 mana that we need to be at. If I draw Karn and then just don't draw lands for like 4 turns, I'll be disappointed, but I'd be surprised if we do that. We dropped 1 Karn, so we're looking for 3 cards in our deck to finish this game out. Very fragile right now with this bridge. Thalia's Lieutenant. How are we doing on time? Just gotta watch it a little bit. Alright, Rabble Master's awkward here because my opponent's just gonna gain a bunch with Auriok Champion. It's the breaks. My opponent's gonna have Aether Vial on 3 and 2, so they're set for those. They can cast pretty much anything in their deck. So we just need Karn. Karn or I guess Chandra to start ticking up. We'll have 6, they get the Auriok Champion trigger, they have Aether Vials, we'll have 6 through this. Even if they doubled up on Simian to hand for some weird reason with Reflector Mages, I'd probably still let them attack me so that I can get some of these creatures off. There's a Thalia. This game's just back to top decks now, looking for who's going to win. And that is our key to potentially victory here. We'll go ahead and start ticking up. Chalice doesn't matter. I'm glad I skipped that one. Deck is close to that, Scapegoat Tom. There's a few changes. If you join our Discord, it'll be Nicolas Gems list in the deck list section, which is probably the better list to go look at. We're going to take Chandra to 8. We're going to have to clear the board here. We can start with that Auriok Champion, though. Uptick here. Bonus Rabble Master. We're going to say no. That's gaining them life. I don't want to do that. We'll probably put this one up on YouTube. So if you already watched this on YouTube, I'm sorry about the water bottle earlier. Sorry. Opponent plays a land. A braid. Alright, let's uptick Chandra here. I'm going to say no to the Desperate Ritual. I'm actually going to go ahead and let things swing in here. I like this Abrade as a way to remove a Deputy in case that is the way they get our bridge here. We'll hold this Abrade. Uncle DB knows exactly what I'm talking about. It is amazing what this picks up. Picks up a lot. Opponent goes a block in. That's fine. We can't have 6 anymore because of the Abrade. Like I said, I want Chandra to go up to 8 if possible. Here we go. Here we go. This is the reason I kept Abrade. W detention. It's just a Mantis Rider. That's a lot of triggers, by the way. Triggers. Let's start yielding to some of these. Yield to that. Yield to that. We'll yield to this one, too. There we go. Good job. So we have to be a little bit careful on how we do everything instant speed. I don't want them to just randomly kill us out of nowhere, so we'll have to be slow and methodical about this. We'll yield to this one now. Like I said, I want to get Chandra up here, though. So we'll take Chandra up here. I can hold both of these cards, so I will. We will hold both of these. That way I can abrade or bridge and kill the Auriok champion. And then we can keep the abrade up while we gain spells to kill them. This is going to take about probably 7-8 turns here. But we should have it. Worst draw for them right now. Worst draw for us is a deputy and being able to copy the deputy and getting this bridge. Which doesn't appear like that's what's happening. So we should be good here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and emblem. We'll play our bridge out. We're going to shoot Auriok champion so they stop gaining life. This is not red, by the way. Emblems are colorless. Torch of Defiance is colorless, this emblem. So it should kill a champion here. That way they stop gaining life. And now we have an extra bridge here. The only winning combination of cards would be Deputy and Phantasm right now. And we're going to hopefully get to fire off 2 spells every turn because of Chandra. They don't want to Reflector Mage anything at this point because Reflector Maging gives us more spells. Albeit not immediately. For the fun, yeah, for the fun. Alright, we have an Aether Vial on 2. I'm not too worried about an Aether Vial on 2. Phantasmal Image copying Thalia's Lieutenant here. So they might have Deputy in hand and don't realize that they've just potentially lost. Rip the Suicidal Gobos? They had to. I had to get rid of them. They're doing nothing. Go ahead, opponent. Okay. Aether Vial on 2 and 3. Dan Lynch, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Them biddies. Aether Vial on 2 again. Meddling Mage. This could be dangerous. Name's Karn the Great Creator. Well, if we draw a Karn, we'll get rid of that. We're going to hold this Abrade. Alright, we hit a Magus. We'll uptick here for Chandra. We can put Chalice. I guess we'll put a Chalice on 1. Maybe it stops some stuff. Go ahead and hit them for 5. Oh, this is awkward. It's awkward because I'd take myself off the Abrade. I don't want to do that. We should have just put Chalice on 0. We won't worry about it. We're going to play safely here. This is the whole don't rush it. Don't rush it. The scariest thing for another meddling mage is naming something like Abrade or maybe Desperate Ritual, something that's instant speed. I doubt they attack here. Yeah, they can't. They can't attack right now. There's another Magus. Let's go ahead and play Magus number 1 here. I might... I think I just still... No, I can tick up for mana this time. Magus. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. That's 2 spells. Gabo gets in. We have to avoid a very specific set of cards. Deputy plus a Phantasm. That's what we have to avoid. And I think if they were ever to flash one in here at like end step, I might just have to kill it. Chandra can down tick kill something as well if needed. Don't do it to me, opponent. Come on. We're trying to salvage our league. You probably have lots of your league to play. Go play your league. Another on 2 here. Probably another meddling mage. Okay. Naming. This is scary. I don't see why they would name a braid. But they could. They could, and we could be very dead. They named Chalice of the Void. Ah, plane has changed. All right. We're dodging bullets. Man, this matchup's so much harder without a Torp Orb, though. It is so much harder. By the way, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Anyone that's new, the cheapest, freest way to show support is just hit the follow button. It's cheap and free. We hit a land. That's not good. I can't cast that. I'm going to lose my Abrade. I could lose my Abrade, and then I could have something else to cast. I'm going to say no. That pains me to say no, but I don't think it's the right play. My opponent knows I'm holding something. I suppose the other approach here is just nail one of these Aether Vials and then they can't do what I'm talking about. Now that I've thought about this for about 10 turns. Alright, there's Blood Moon. If we hit a spell here, we just win here, I think. We'll just do Blood Moon here. And 5 them. I'm going to just slow roll this slightly here. I don't want them to randomly have... So the way that they win here is they have Oriog Champion plus an unknown 3-mana spell. I Abrade them. They do that, and then they just fire off a Deputy. And so I'd rather have an instant speed response to that. I know it feels like slow playing, but the way we've played this thus far, I'd much rather see some of their creatures off these Aether Vials than just fire it off and get killed in some very minute way. Yeah, Glod, let's go. Let's hit a spell here. I don't hit a spell. All right. Again, we'll just play this line. In response to an Aether Vial, I would rather fire this off, just to avoid some weird scenario that I'm not thinking about. The other thing is they could have that big giant human, the red one, that hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're safe from that, so... We're safe from a few things. We've played tight. Let's just continue to play tight here. There's a card I don't care about. Let them stack some triggers. We'll definitely talk about the deck. I'm happy to answer some questions. We're probably not going to join another league necessarily. More because of timing, I've got to go pick up someone from the airport. And castable spell? We do hit a castable spell. We'll just do it off Chandra though. And we'll cast Simian Spirit Guide, 5 damage. We got it? There we go. Alright, a little slow there at the end though. Hey, but 3-2, 3-2. I'll take it. I'll take it. Getting warmed back up. It's Weltering Suns. Sure, we can answer that. So, real quick, those that want the list, here it is. This is, if you go to our deck list section, Nicolas Gem puts these out, and he's planning to play in Birmingham, it seems. I like this layout. This is from, what, Tapped Out or something like that. Anyway, you can find those on Discord. So a lot of people are playing this card here, Seasoned Pyromancer, quite a bit. How does this card fare in the prison, red prison specifically, matchups? What do we like? What do we hate? So, we like the looting effect, the digging effect. We like that it creates tokens. However, you saw against, say, the burn matchup where it was almost detrimental that we had 2 tokens come out. They season, Searing Blazed both of them, and we nearly died. So, if you have something like that happening, you don't want that. The same thing happens with Rabblemaster. What we don't like is sometimes we've had it in hand and we have cards that we still want to cast. Maybe a Blood Moon, maybe a Bridge, but we're needing a blocker as well. And so it gets a little bit awkward there. It does dig for us, and in more grindy matchups, it definitely helps us for sure. I like Seasoned Pyromancer over the Eidolon's main. I do like War Bosses, though, a little bit better than Seasoned Pyromancer, personally. But that's usually because, for whatever reason, I have cards in my hand that I would like to keep. Dan Lynch is here. Yeah, Dan Lynch is here, asking questions. But yeah, that's where I would caution. I kind of like it in this build. So I was wary about not having too many Anger or Sweltering Sun effects, but that might be a good thing here. In this build, I would cut these Dragon Claws, at least one for a Torp Orb. And I don't feel like this Welding Jar does enough. So these 2 cards could be something else. Leyline of Combustion is a question mark, though if you feel like you're going to run into Phoenix a bunch, I would keep it. If you don't, cut it for something else. Wraithmorn, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Seasoned Pyromancer is good. He's completely fine. In this build, he's doing pretty decently. He's helping you find those extra couple lands that you need or get through them. He's fine. Is he very aggressive? No. So you kind of have to be ready to either really win with Rabblmasters. Maybe that's why the Eidolons make sense. Play the Eidolons and you get to burn them out for a few extra points of damage. I think the Burn and Phoenix matchups are going to be pretty good for this list. But I think you're going to struggle with anything control. Esper, Black-White, or Blue-White, or others. This list is all over the place? What do you mean by that? This is a fairly tuned list. How is it all over the place? About the only thing I would say is all over the place is the 2 Eidolons main. Otherwise, the rest of the deck is pretty stock with just a choice of Seasoned over Legion Warboss. They just happen to play a couple Maguses instead of 4 Blood Moons, which maybe isn't bad to diversify. My issue with the deck is purely money. That makes sense. It used to be a lot cheaper. I got my Bridges when they were a lot cheaper. I got my Karns when they were a little bit cheaper. Chalice is really expensive, unfortunately. And Blood Moon's not too bad, but it is kind of expensive. Needs for Leyline of the Void, Grafdigger's Cage, Torpor, Chandra, Awaken Inferno. So Chandra, Awaken Inferno doesn't really belong in this deck. We've figured out. We've played plenty of games. I can honestly say that. Torp Orb, I do agree with you. Grafdigger's Cage is a maybe. And no on the 4 Leyline of the Void. You don't want those, because the matchups that you want it in, you're trying to block with Bridge as well. You would prefer something else. 3 Moons and 2 Magus. How does that feel? Well, it actually felt pretty good. Against Tron, it was nice. Against Hogak, it's alright, even though we lost. It was useful. It's interesting. Magus doesn't die to some of the things that they bring in for Blood Moon, so you're kind of hedging against Force of Vigor, Oxidize, Nature's Claim. You're kind of avoiding those. It's got Magus of the Moon, Eidolons, and Pyros. So Magus of the Moon is just another Blood Moon. We already play those, and I've actually talked about 12 lock. If you were to not go 12 lock, we do 11 with Karn. This actually brings the 12th one back because you're hedging your bridge off of Karn. So that's a deck building decision. I do agree that the Eidolons main are questionable. I still am not convinced. I would take these and do something else. But this is also a deck building decision by the person because they're splitting their sideboard. Realistically, they've decided to have a 17 card sideboard and they just have 2 of it main. Because they've decided that they only want to play 58 cards. And they only need 58 cards. So it may be all over the place, but that's also just an understanding of their deck building. That's why these are main. Dragon's Claw, I really am... That one's about the only thing that I'm really upset about in this list. But it didn't punish us too much. I do like the matchup against Hogak with Prison too. You're playing Boris Burn these days? Boris Burn's pretty good. It's pretty standard burn. Magus is in the Legacy. Yeah, I know Magus is running Legacy version. I like Blood Moon personally. I like the art better. It's a reason to just play a card. Do I play donation decks? So I'm happy to talk about that. I will, with this caveat, that I get anxiety about taking donations when I might not get around to it in a timely fashion, or I'll end up having time and you won't be here. So you're welcome to include, but I can't guarantee they'll be played. And I think that's just me being honest. And obviously a lot of streamers would be like, yeah, I'll do that. And then they'll play it at some random time. I'd love for you to be able to watch it. And so there's my 2 cents. You may never see the donation deck list. It may be played 1 week that you're not here. It may never go up on YouTube. And then I could just say I've played it. People would know I've played it. And you might not see it because the Twitch VOD goes away. I don't want to be that person. I don't mind looking at a deck list though. And maybe I'll randomly play it anyway without a donation. And now everyone's like, well, that's not very smart of you, Fluffy. You're supposed to make money with this. It's a hobby. If you guys want to support the hobby as well, I'm happy. I think deck building is a very important and key aspect to Pyro Prison, by the way. If we were to jump back to kind of the Pyro Prison conversation. There are decisions made here that have actually a lot of thought to them. You just have to see and understand the thought. And then if you see and understand the thought, you'll understand how to play the deck. That's why the deck needs practice when playing it. And it's not something that I would encourage anybody that's brand new to the Pyro Prison to play at their GP. Unless you just want to have fun and don't worry about winning. Then have a blast and go for it. Thoughts on slivers? Slivers are cool. Slivers are cool. Where's my slivers list? Slivers are cool. It's an old list. They're cool. Look at them slivers. Cannon gear, maybe I will. And if I do, I might put it up on Twitter. And what I would have to do is probably get like a Google sheet or Excel sheet and just go, hey, here they are. And maybe I just play them. Maybe it's a Google sheet so everyone can see and I can tell you what day they're on and when I upload them to YouTube. If I can get that established, I'll feel better about asking for donation decks. Can I submit a suggestion for you tonight? Did that Ren and 6 prison deck go up on YouTube? The Ren and 6 prison deck did go up on YouTube. So our YouTube link is here. And I will bring up our channel. Make sure this doesn't have anything I don't want to share. Let's just go to videos. I gotta make a video. So YouTube stuff. You can see some of the stuff I follow, but right there. Ren and 6 prison seismic assault. Just hit videos on the Fluffy 2, and it's this one right here. Ta-da! No spoilers. This list. There you go. Yeah, go check it out. It's on the channel. I've been working on a hollow one. I just wanted some feedback. See someone play with the new Skelemental package. You could hit up our Discord with the deck list, and you'll get a lot of people with comments. And I may play it. I may play it. I know it's not exactly a Pyro Prison list. It's not a prison list in general for the hollow one. But go ahead and put it up there. We have the 2 original people, and I say original, there's probably other people, but that played 8-ball, as we called it. Let's see here. Where was that one? Where's Ball Breaker? Cocoa Ball. This was created nearly a year before Skelemental became a thing. And so you're going to have the 3 or so people that were fine-tuning this list that can give you some pointers on your Skelemental Hollow 1 list. I would ask. Just throw it up in deck list. Go back to the prison portion, because deck list is only for deck lists, and say, hey, what do people think about this? We'll tag some people that have some ideas. Skelemental is pretty sick. You might want to get a Whataburger when you go to get the wife in the airport. That's my suggestion. Been a quick min since I've had one. Whataburger's good. Whataburger's good. She just came back from Europe. I don't think that's what she's going to want, though. I'm pretty sure that she is eating. Let me see here. Let me see here. She gave me the new flight number that I got to look up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that one. Yep. Let's see where she's at. Track. That one. Find. Bam, we found it. Save this one now. Bam. Can I get rid of this one? Because this one's the wrong one now. Delete. It's not part of my trip. Yeah, okay. I wasn't going to stream Prison tonight, but after watching you, I might go. I'm going to. You should, Dan Lynch. You should. List is completely fine. We'll put our list back up there as we wrap it up here. I like to do the sideboard ones. Nicolas Gem, or Nico Gem. This is his list. Planning for Birmingham. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we got anyone to raid here. Shanks McShiv, how's it going? Alright, we have Narset War Prison by Mike. Big Jund of Love. Let's see if we can find something that's control-y prison-y. The Streamers League is going on right now. Actually, I'm surprised how many people have turned up with the Streamer League going on. Legacy Ant. Legacy of Slow Depths. Testing White Black. Testing White Black's good. No problem, Uncle DB. I'm gonna send you guys over to Mike. So this will be interesting. So before we send you over to Mike, and we're doing this more because, and I'll show you who Mike is. So hear me out if you're like, whoa, no. So Varos and I, and our group, it's always good to raid someone that's a little bit bigger than you. And believe me, Mike or Surus MTG, he's an excellent player. You may not like War Prison. I'm just going to put it out there. You may not like it. So let's go ahead and pause this. But it's not a bad idea to watch someone that's very good at it, even for 30 minutes, and learn something. You'd be surprised at what you could learn by doing so. You'll become a better Magic player by watching decks you don't like but want to beat. We're going to throw a raid over there. Also, if people start throwing memes out there about our Red Prison stuff, just take it in stride, chat. Take it in stride. Thank you once again so much. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We should be on track this week because things are settling down and I won't have to do so much with the dog, and we're not by ourselves because the wife is on vacation, yada, yada, yada. Find us on YouTube. Find us in the Prison Discord. Find us here on Twitch. Till next time, guys. Thank you so much. No outro. We're going straight over to the raid. I'll see you there. Have a good one. Happy Monday. See you next time.